What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Lake Julian for the next course with the starter set from another round. We have the Avalanche, the Berry, and the Blue Bonnet. One disc from 3 different stores. Let's go see how well we can shoot. We're only going to play the front 18s. We're not using any of the back holes. And might mix up the tee pads a little bit. So hopefully you enjoy this. Let's go try to shoot under par. And that's wet. Never crossed in, so go to the drop zone, which is right next to this tree. See if we can save a par. How about them? Get the sneaking suspicion that you're going to be seeing a lot of the Berry today. Starting off on hole number 2, 235. I think I'm going to try it on forehand. I don't remember if I tried it forehand or not. It's a little more stable than the flight numbers would indicate, but it's still pretty neutral, so just soft, and hopefully I don't skip into the lake. A little bit straighter than I anticipated. This is not one that I'm running though. Weird stump though. Hole 3, 240 feet, bends off to the left. So I'm gonna go backhand Avalanche because it's comparable to like Firebird Raptor-esque. So possibly get a skip ace. That would be fun. Now the good thing is when you hit a tree on this green, to this basket placement, usually you stay very close. And then I missed my putt. Of course I do. That would have been under par, and it's really hard to be under par in the first 3 holes, apparently. This is the shortest hole on the entire course. The long pin is less than 200 feet off the tee pad. So I'm gonna try to hit this gap and just throw it straight, and the hill filters back towards the right. So hopefully I shouldn't have to do too much angle stuff with this disc. Or I just hit all the trees. All the trees, like I said. Okay. That's like 10 feet. We can make that putt. Gonna be 1 over par though for 4 holes. And the shortest hole on the entire course is the one that I take a bogey on. That is just annoying. Hole 5, backhand turnover, 275, just up and over the ridge. It is in line with that big tall pine tree that is the last one on the left side. So, committed but not too hard. Will you stop razzing me, please? I'm trying to film. Sorry. Should be inside the circle. Well, I definitely could have put a little more power on this. First birdie. That means bounce back 100% right now. Something about the Blue Bonnet, when I'm trying to make longer putts, it almost comes out like a throw. which is cool because then I get more velocity on the long range putts, but it's hard for me to putt from short distances. example hole 3. Hole 6, about 220 feet, slowly bending, softly bending to the left. So if you have a flipping up hyzer, that's the perfect shot. This might do the trick. Oh, I didn't pull it enough. It's probably just a par though. You tap in onto 7. And I say onto 7 because you probably don't even know where this tee pad is, because no one ever plays from the short tee pad on 7. Even the lower divisions say we're playing from the longer one because yeah, it's like 30 feet longer, but you don't have to hit this gap. We're gonna try to hit the gap. Gonna try to turn the avalanche on a forehand, hopefully flexing it back, and then I don't think the distance markers on that sign are about right. Yeah, it says 615. That must be to the super long one. Well, that worked out fabulous. Tripod at the tee box, but I wanted to make it a little different at least. Yeah, that's still not easy. Think backhand turnover Barry. I don't want to be on that log. That is unfortunate. Got a lot of ground to cover up if we want to make a par on par 4. Welcome to the Air Balance Forehand Clinic, where I'm going to attempt to throw the avalanche all the way to the basket. I have to go under this branch, and it still has to have enough airspace to make it to the basket. And it's a turnover. So, good news, forward progress. Bad news, still not close. See the basket? No idea how I'm gonna get there. Because this has to go in to save a par. Maybe this? Oh, that would have been great. Would have been. Well, we're taking at least a bogey. Let's see if I can make this putt. It's so, yeah, double bogey. Get that out of the way. The blue bonnet is actually really good at putting. I just wish I was better at putting. Hole number 8, it's about 200 feet. Gonna try to keep our bounce back score, our bounce back stat to 100%. Gotta get this one close. Barry, backhand, Barry, forehand, or avalanche forehand. I think Barry forehand, because I think I want the avalanche for hole 9. Did you just see the gap that just hit? It might be hard to see in the camera, but there's 2 cables, and the disc went perfectly in between them, did not touch a single cable. That was amazing. Bounce back, still 100. Similar to hole number 3, gonna try to get the road skip and try to ace run it. That's why I'm pulling out the avalanche. I just have to keep it wide enough to the right so that when it does start to fade, it still skips off the road and it's not on the grass, because this grass is really wet and dewy. Probably won't skip very much on the grass. Or I just throw it so incredibly short and not committed at all. That was a terrible throw. Good news is we are in range of the blue bonnet. Now I just have to capitalize. It looked good, just not good enough. Still at, oh no, 1 over par because of the double. I need more birdies. So bad. Hole 10, we're gonna go with the slow backhand turnover with Barry. It's not gonna turn on its own, but if I put it on anhyzer, it should hold it for a while. So just pump it at the lighter colored tree in the background on anhyzer, and it should turn itself into the gap. I think that might make it to the circle. I think we're just far enough away for the blue bonnet to have a chance. So close. Yep. A little more commitment. That's all I'm asking for, blue bonnet. Just a little more height. Hole 11, 210. If I can see the baskets right in front of me, you know which one I'm pulling out. Has a chance. No, it's gonna be too much. That's a chance for a birdie though. What the? I can make it better without a putter. Maybe I should, when it's like 15 feet, when it's a tap in, just feed it to the driver, tap it in with the disc you threw. Hole number 12 from the short pad. Let's just go just straight backhand hyzer, avalanche. Start it off on hyzer, should go up, and then crash. Not that high. That's so short. Oh, I wish I was better at disc golf. What is happening right now? That was better committed. Still didn't really have a chance. But also I think I'm 100 feet away. So the downhill was going to be the only way I got it there. Hole 13. 320 feet, you won't be able to see the basket because I can barely see it and I know where it is. Again? And you're on the wrong side of the tee pad because I'm gonna throw a forehand and you can only really see it from this side because of how tall everything is. Hopefully you can see the bright pink though. It's like 100 feet away still. I am throwing it so short right now. I need to put a little bit more oomph into some of my throws. Berry. There's the tunnel. I'm gonna throw the berry. We're playing to the red basket then, not the yellow. The yellow is really far and straight. I'm playing the par 3. Basically go past the trees and then hook left. I just don't want to throw across the cattails. Wasn't even gonna try to bring you guys in there. Throwing my third to try to get to where my first one should have gotten to. What? Oh, there's a cable there. Didn't even see it. And that's in the creek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, welcome to a triple bogey hole. It's over 200 feet and it's uphill. I think I have to throw a driver. I'm throwing so soft right now. Hopefully I can make that putt, because I need to keep my bounce back stat up at least. But every time I take a bogey, it gets one stroke worse, so that's unfun. Single bogey, birdie. Double bogey, birdie. Triple bogey. Maybe we could birdie. Really? Now you go too high. All right, 4 over, and my bounce back stat is now 66%. Just throw in the basket. This is your home. Sorry, I had to have a little heart-to-heart there with the blue bonnet. You know, some days you're having a good day at Julian, and some days it just grabs your burger, chews it up, and then spits it back on your plate and expects you to eat it. I guess that's that kind of type of day today. I'm gonna go backhand with the berry. It's about 300 feet, slightly downhill. Hopefully I can reach. I'm having trouble actually throwing the disc today. That's one of the issues. That's gonna be short left. Way left. And very short. I either need to start throwing more accurately, or I need to start making 80-foot putts. That had more of a chance. What is going on? All right, I'm gonna try to recreate the shot from hole 10, and hopefully should put us close enough to get to the circle, or close enough to make a putt. I'm going with the berry. Just soft backhand turnover. Soft on the turnover angle, not a softer on backhand. I need to re-emphasize to myself. You need to throw it hard, just don't put much ante on it. That wasn't any Anheuser at all. It was Anheuser. You can't see the basket. I can. Hopefully I get out of here. Okay. That's a putt. That's putt distance. It's not a birdie though. Something is going on with my form, and I'm not really sure what's happening. It's just all bad. All of it's bad. I'm falling apart. I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a really not a very fun video to watch. But at least I'm doing it with a starter set, not my own discs, I guess. Standing on the tee pad of hole 18, we are 5 over par. Have a chance though to birdie this. It's a par 4. Push into those woods. Well, for me, I'm gonna land in the middle and then push into the woods and give myself a chance for a 3. We're gonna go berry off the tee. This is also the only hole that there has been wind, and it's coming from that direction. So hopefully I can get far enough left. And now it's a headwind. Yeah, hopefully I can get left. That was a great flight. It's about as straight as you can draw it up. You know what the problem is? It's not left. Everything isn't working. Nothing is working. Oh, I hate today. Headwind is now a right to left wind, and I have to throw a right hand backhand turnover and somehow keep it in the air. Good luck to me. I guess. I'm gonna need a throw in. I'm gonna need a throw in. Well, there's some people over there where the cars normally are, so I'm gonna have to actually not throw a driver because I was gonna do that. I'm gonna go blue bonnet. Oh, there's a person there. That's why. I'm gonna wait a minute. All right, basically I had a throw in on hole 1. Let's see if we can close it out with another blue bonnet throw in. That was a treat. That was not in the basket. That was a treat. Where was that earlier? Where was that earlier? Well, if you get an avalanche, a berry, and a blue bonnet, your score will probably be better than mine. I played like actual garbage and I'm just bad today. I wish I was better at disc golf some days. Anyways, if you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see something new, make sure to comment that down below and make sure to subscribe. It helps you out and it definitely helps me. And until next time, see you out on the course.